got a hungry little puppy. So we've had some bloodhound puppies, and this one is an only child, and Mum is struggling to feed it. She's got slight issues with her teeth. So it's still on with its mum. She's trying to be a good mum, but it wasn't getting enough food. So we are feeding it. I know it's very noisy and I'm warming up its milk, and it's very hungry. Very hungry, look. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, it's got a good sock, which is a good sign. I know, that's it though. Can't have my finger. I'll get my finger out. Anyway, it's been a traumatic time. Sorry, I haven't put my latest vlog up of my intermediate at Little Downham. What should have been a very happy time. My daughter was getting married. My eldest daughter Tilly was getting married. Unfortunately, very suddenly. My father died the day before the wedding, and yeah, it was difficult, very difficult. My poor sister had come over from Australia, and obviously it was Tilly's wedding. We decided as a family we were going to carry on with the wedding, as that's what my father would have wanted, and we did actually have an amazing day. It was beautiful. Tilly was beautiful, the bridesmaids were brilliant, the groom was fantastic. And Tilly's very lucky to have him. And we had a lovely day, and we did manage to enjoy it, but it's been quite traumatic since, because we had to try and arrange my father's funeral quite as quickly as possible, because my sister lives in Australia, and she'd managed to get an extra week off work. And anyway, we've had the funeral, we had a lovely service. It's not really sunk in yet that he's not here. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this vlog. I'm only telling you all this because I put my life on YouTube and Instagram, and I think it's, everybody has bad times and good times, and I think it's not fair just to share the good times. And I've met some lovely people through Instagram and YouTube, and I think it's only fair that we share. So that's why I'm sharing. Anyway, I really need to feed this little monkey because he is getting hungry. But I hope I need to concentrate on this, but I hope you like this vlog. I was very pleased with Brody, and we're off to our next international 3-star short at Aston Walls. Anyway, I had a lovely holiday back home to manic times. We've got, you probably can see it in the background, there's a marquee up in the background. My eldest daughter's getting married in just under a week's time, 6 days. So that's all systems go here. We've had some bloodhound puppies. So that was less than ideal while we were away. But Maddie and Tilly and Joseph have all coped brilliantly. Kept the fort alive. And I have got Brodys' next competition today. So he's doing the intermediate at Little Downham. I went to walk the course yesterday and to help Jess and Lucy. And my course is fecking enormous. Anyway, I'm going to catch him now. He's only been out for about 10 minutes. So he's definitely not coming to the gate. Give him a bath and then plat him up, load up the lorry and go. Anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. Well, considering I haven't pulled his mane, and sometimes I think with his mane he's a quarter shire. It's so thick. And they're not looking too bad. He's so handsome. I think they're looking all right. It didn't take me long. We're about to load up and go.
You keep getting in the way.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. Left shoulder. Higher. Try and relax a bit, darling. Windy day at Santon Downham. Intermediate. Oh shit, the one next door's going nuts. Oh, look at him go. Know nothing about the test. So lots of sitting trot today, which the main issue is her back's not very good, and creates quite a lot of pain. But anyway, she's working through it. Look at that, straight shoulders, slowly. Interesting dress wear today, 2 bras, which is like, I don't know, it's like a man wearing 2 pairs of underpants, I suppose. Anyway, thankfully I don't have to wear 1 bra. It looks like it's doing its job. A lot of sitting trot though. Oh my god.
I'm going to nip out, but I'll see you in a second.
Anyway, a lot of trotting. So it's going well. Ringcraft. Look at that. Oh, nearly. Now back a couple of paces. Good boy.
I'm afraid I've had to cut him off because it was too windy. You couldn't really hear him, but I left the first bit in because he was being quite amusing about my 2 bras, but you might not have heard it. Anyway, Brody did, it was quite nice. He was working well, really. There was collected canter here, which we've not done a lot of. But that looks quite nice. I apologise because Charlie filmed it the wrong way. A simple change wasn't very good. That was a real shame because outside he was doing them beautifully. And it was just a little bit scrappier. However, I did get quite a good score. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll look it up and put it on here. Again, collected canter. And now we're cantering with a stretch. I thought this was good. He just needs to take his nose out more. I need to be a bit bolder. I think I'm now about to come down the centre line. Yep. Oh no, I'm doing my simple change. Yeah, I just didn't have him straight. That was a bit better, that one, but he just wasn't quite straight when I went up into the canter. And now we're doing our walk. thought this looked quite a nice walk. Again, he could just do with stretching down a little bit more, taking his nose out. It's getting better. I've got better with my legs. I need to keep my legs a bit more forwards on the girth. It's a work in progress. And then this is where we'll be. I think we do a little half circle to come down onto the centre line. He was very good because the horse next door was going absolutely nuts and he didn't bat an eyelid. So he really is very good like that. So yeah, there we have it. Oh dear, Brodie, that wasn't very good.
How's that?
Yeah, that's the wrong way.
Yeah, I get that.
It's my dress on all the other way.
Fucking
That's right. It's slapping places.
I don't know. I mean, he looked like he was on his toes. Yeah. You wouldn't have known. Well, how you talk the sitting trot, you wouldn't notice that you had an issue with it.
Well, that's good.
I think you'll be surprised. He's on his toes fairly.
Well, that's good. It just did my simple changes outside were really lovely, and in there I didn't really. He wasn't as straight.
No, well, you were lucky because I don't know whether you saw it, but the horse in the next door ring.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't even flicker, did he?
Not really, no. Just feeling a little bit get excited. She had a rabbit. Oh no, switch that off there.
Finishing touches.
You like your brush today?
Was he been carrying it around with him?
Welcome back. Great dressage score, 33. Lying in 6th place.
28 faults there and 21 time. Unfortunately, that does take you over the required amount to go cross country. So, unfortunately, their elimination, you will not be able to go cross country, Caitlin.
Okay, that's the dismount. Right.
Now jumping is 7 at 6.8. This is Justine Ward, riding her own Billy Brodys with a dressage of 33.9.
Go on, Justine. Go on, Justine. Go on, Justine. Well done.
Lovely, and then I got a bit hooky.
You were fine. We were hooking into number 6. But he didn't mind.
No, we
You should be.
Yeah.
What was that, Claire? Good boy.
And then I got a bit hooky.
I thought it looked brilliant. Well done.
So he was a superstar of just being show jumping, and he did a lovely clear. The first half was pretty much spot on. I got a little bit hooky, fence 6 and 7, and then I sorted himself out, but he was super. Very pleased.
We got influencers in the wild here. Oh.
Wow, you're making sounds.
Go on, Justine.
Don't fucking hook! Get up there! Sorry. She can't hear me anyway.
Yes. That was really slick, wasn't it?
Tom Burns and Lenny coming down to the open ditch at 8. Tom pushing on this ride. Misty Collins gets underway over the first 2. This is a double act, 12-year-old owned by Caroline Richardson. 30.5 dressage.
Go on, Justine!
Ditch at 8.
Come on, Justine.
Tom pushing on this ride. Misty Collins gets underway over the first 2. This is a double act. 12-year-old owned by Caroline.
Yes. Yes.
You look pretty good though.
He was so good. I mean, he was so good at that cold water because he thought about it. The corner, you know there's that on the right?
Oh yeah.
Do you know where I jumped it? In the middle.
Where the bush is?
Straight across the thing.
Across the bushes.
Fucking middle. Oh my god. You big pants. Oh,
You're pleased though?
oh, very pleased. He was green in places. Nice. Charlie. Super grooming today. And Joyce, oh, I don't know. What did you think for that, Joyce? Wasn't he a good boy? Did you enjoy it though?
Yeah, it's great, yeah.
Was it good to watch?
He's full of beans now.
Yeah, I know. He's feeling pleased with himself. What's he done to his nose?
Well,
He's got, what have we got on his legs? Let's just explain. It's ice clay, isn't it?
Yeah, I think is it not called ice tight or something?
Well, it used to be called ice tight. I don't know if it still is, but it's like a
it's not.
clay that
It's not as good as it
cools the legs. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave that on until I get home. It dries and takes the heat out, that's the theory. And then I'll wash his legs off. Such a clever boy. Woo! Come on, Justine. Let's go. Come on, boy. Beautiful. Come on, Justine. So super chuffed. Here are some of the pictures I bought. Did a lovely, nice dressage 33, double clear. We had quite a lot of time penalties, but the ground was firm and the time was impossible to get. And I wasn't really too worried. Anyway, I hope you liked that. I'm going to show you a bit of our pre-wedding and wedding photos, just in case you're interested. And then I'll show you my full round cross country. So this is the week before the wedding. Luckily, Rob, who Tilly's getting married to, their family have a marquee company, so we were very lucky. So yeah, the boys, the whole Woodhouse family were amazing and worked really hard, and it was a fantastic marquee. Whoop whoop! It's all happening.
You want to have 2 tractors.
Oh, he's having a well-deserved roll. He's a good boy. The flowers are amazing. The flowers were done by Charlie's cousin Juliet. And Jess Supergroom, so they did the most amazing job. This is a couple of nights before the wedding. Here we've got the lighting guys coming, who are great friends of mine. And yeah, it's all looking fab. Come on. Come on, you made me walk all the way over. You said I don't want to come in. I'm having a mooch. Here's a quick sneak peek at some of the puppies. They're very cute and massive time wasters. All happening this morning. Thanks in high for your every need.
Too big a hole. No! No!
Has he just eaten your sandwich?
Buddy, you're in the way.
That's right, you'll be wailing. Here's just a selection of a few photos from the wedding. Obviously, myself and Charlie. This is me, a rare photo of me with makeup on. And then we've got the bridesmaids were all getting ready in the morning. The photographer was amazing. She's taken some brilliant photos. And yeah, they were a lovely bunch of bridesmaids. All great fun. They make the day go brilliantly for Tilly. Maddie was, my youngest daughter, was chief bridesmaid, maid of honour, and she did a cracking job. So yes, and then Tilly, obviously I'm biased, but she looked beautiful. And this is Tilly and Riley, my son's girlfriend, who also looked beautiful. And Tilly and Maddie together. Very proud parents we were. And this is Tilly just before we're about to load up. She was a very chilled bride. And this is me helping her get into the car, very kindly escorted by our friend Mark. Here they are. And then a few more from the evening. This is Tilly's brother-in-law. This is Tilly. In the evening, she got changed into my wedding dress. We'd had it altered slightly, shorter sleeves, but yeah, she looked beautiful in it, and it was a real surprise and very sweet. And this is Maddie posing beautifully. This was Tilly and I the morning of. We just got up. And then a very proud father. Charlie did a brilliant speech. This is myself and my best friend from home, Julie. And then two very happy bride and groom coming out of the church. And yeah, as I say, they were really, they just looked so happy. It was a lovely day. Look at that. Look at their smiles. And this is me and Jess. Jess looks stunning. I've thrown away my hat by now. Tilly and Rob did a very special choreographed dance. It was great. So yeah, there's loads of photos I could show you. And then this is the terrible trio. This is Charlie and I a week after the wedding on our 30th wedding anniversary. And now this is my cross-country round. So this is fence 1, fence 2. It was a very beefy course. This was a nice one in the wood. Galloping around the corner. And again, this one was nice. This was a log with a little dip, and then round the corner to another log. You could cut inside the tree, but this was ginormous. Anyway, he skipped over that. We did quite a big jib over this. I slightly slipped and then hooked. So he sort of gave it some air, but was super coming out. Nice big parallel of hedge. He jumped that well. This next one was big with a big drop. Sharp left over quite an upright rail over a ditch to a very wide hedge. And it was wide coming up an incline. But he was really pleased with him there. There was a lot of the other competitors coming backwards and forwards, and Brodie was spooking at them quite a bit. So, but they just growled at him going into the water because he wasn't quite concentrating, but he was super coming out. This was nice. And then two very skinny. The second one, the bottom rail had broken, which the jump judge didn't seem to have mentioned. So as I jumped it, I said, the fence is broken. Big trachena. He flew this. I was a little bit off it. And then we jumped this log on a mound to a absolutely enormous wagon to a corner. And I completely cocked up and ended up jumping the middle bit of the corner rather than either the left edge or the right edge. And I jumped a bit. You weren't meant to jump straight over the middle. It's a good job he's got a big jump. This was huge. It was wider than it was tall. This one was nice, but again, there was another horse going the other way, and he wasn't really concentrating. I think he'd have ADHD if he was a human. He just doesn't always focus. And then when I think he's not focusing, I tend to fiddle, which I've got to stop. That was nice big table. This last water was big going in, a skinny in the middle of the water, which I've not really jumped before, and then a skinny coming out. But I was really pleased with him. I didn't ride it the best. I didn't let him flow through as much as I could have done. So I jumped the first one well, and then I just sat and waited, and I should have pushed the middle one. So we got a bit close to that, but it didn't matter. And he slightly jinked there, but I corrected him and he listened. So very pleased. And then here he is over the last. Super. And that's it. This is my sister, Lisa. And then the end is my parents, who are both gone, but are definitely not forgotten. If you like this vlog, give me a like, leave me a comment, share it far and wide, and wish me luck for Aston.